You see, this is a Minecraft video about a Minecraft mod. Jujutsu Kaisen and probably other words I can't remember right now, but I'm showing it. It is that. And I'll be showing the different aspects from the mod. I think I covered everything. Feel free to tell me whether I missed something. First, specifically curse users. No sorcerers. A couple spirits will be here just as a bonus, because there's so many. I'll be using these as a testing dummy and trying every single curse user in the mod, I believe. I could be wrong. Please tell me in the comments whether I've missed any. Mimiko something. This is one of the two girls that, I mean, she's a get of anger, that's all I can say about her. Can you beat a grade 2? That's kind of the limit I'm looking at. Whether you're worth anything, to be fair. Mimiko. Is she one of the fangirls of Geto? I feel like she had some weird ability that had to do with ropes and stuff. I don't know. Wow, she's under grade 2. Pathetic. Absolutely disgraceful. Nanako should be next, then Shiro. There we go, Nanako, the other fangirl. What does your technique do? I think she had something to do with a phone? Whoa, I mean, they're so pathetic, I am not even seeing their abilities. Okay, Nanako, you are also worthless. What about Jiro? This guy. Let's see. How does your ability work? Okay, he's doing damage to the spirit. He actually will defeat the grade 2. Is Jiro a grade 2 level? Or I guess he would be a grade 3 if he loses to a grade 2. Wow. So unbelievably pathetic. So grade 2 against Q. Yikes. What about two of them? Come on. Can I see your technique? Anything? Well, I summoned so many of you. There has to be something. Oh, they punch and then they run off. Truly pathetic. I thought, I mean, then again, I don't even know what his technique is. In the show, we didn't really get to see it. A lot of knives were thrown, so that's that. Curse user 1. The cloning guy. Or a Shikigami user of sorts. I don't know, I don't remember, but I know he can create Shikigami. Come on, your technique. Or maybe it hasn't been implemented.
12 seconds later.
There is some multiple? Wait, I summoned multiple, right? I kinda feel like I should go back in the video. Did I summon? You know what, tell me in the comments. Did he summon multiple or did he activate his technique? I don't know. You know what? Sure. Can we have a curse user that actually is stronger than a grade 2 convincingly? Oh, we have a random pillager. Right, that's one of the new things that has been added. A random pillager. Random pillagers that have curse abilities. I'm just waiting for one that actually has an ability though. That would be nice. Oh, this guy has scythes. That's cool. Clearly he's not doing much with them, but he's trying, at least. Oh wait, is he actually a grade 2 curse user? Maybe. Well, he was. Oh wait, no. Actually the fight continues. Look at that, he has a little more HP. Alright. Finally, we have a... Okay, well. Any other variations? We have one... Wait, this one has a Jujutsu Kaisen uniform. Oh, he got one shot, it's irrelevant. And this one... I love the idea of having pillagers and villagers. Obviously, you know, the villagers would be the Jujutsu sorcerers. And the pillagers are... Oh, shears? Okay. These are the curse users, clearly. As I said, this is what the video is about. This guy has a small knife. Cool. What about this grade 2? There's so many variations. It seems like they can spawn with different weapons, different parts of armor. Just random different equipment from the mod. But it doesn't look like any of them actually have curse techniques.
A few minutes later.
Definitely one of my new favorite additions. The fact that there's now just creatures like this can just spawn as curse users. Alright, at least I know that they can definitely range in power. There's some with 136 HP, 40, 112. Yeah, they definitely vary, these guys. That's their whole point. Huh. Here's this curse 2, grade 2. I never even figured out this guy's technique either, these curse users. I think he had something to do with Kotrak, so he won though. I wonder how long the video has been so far, because it's been kind of boring for me just to stare the curses absolutely devour everyone. I guess 2 grade 2s is a little too much for him. Haruta Shigeno. Wait, is he weaker or stronger? I think he's weaker, right? That's kind of the whole thing. I think he is. Although the... Oh my, he went flying. Considering his ability, he should be able to do something. I don't know. No, nothing. And he wasn't able to use the sword either. But yes, Haruta is actually weaker than some of the pillager curse users. Regardless, finally we're getting some exciting ones. Let's have Miguel. Go ahead and teach this exiled sensei a lesson. The first special great individual, I believe. I don't even know what Miguel's technique actually is. Yeah, there we go, he won. But sure, I assume he's gonna devastate Juzo because this guy was able to fight Gojo even though he got absolutely destroyed. The fact that he fought him and survived is an insane feat. And there we go, and yeah, I figured as much. Next though, here's an interesting one of the newest ones at least if you're only an anime only fan. Uraume against Miguel. I do like the Uraume design, cool, very cool. Now, ice against whatever Miguel has. Let's see. Oh, I'm frozen. I should move. Right, falling ice absolutely everywhere, delightful. Just using the artifact of his country and all of his sorcerers, whatever. Where Gojo said that he can overturn all of their effort in about 1 minute or something. Which, that's great. But regardless, I believe they're actually kinda close to each other. Really? I don't think Uraume would stand much of... Okay, I was about to say, I don't think Uraume would stand much of a chance against Miguel, at least not in my eyes. So I'm glad the mod creator agrees with my assessment. Regardless, let's have the strongest curse user that I'm currently cosplaying as against Miguel. This could be fun. Suguru Geto against Miguel. Let's see. I love curse manipulation as an ability. Just... Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me he's not gonna summon anything. That would be actually disappointing beyond belief. Still, Miguel, on the other hand, just has his hair to swash around. I wonder... Oh, Superman Punch. I wonder whether there was a curse in the last season, at least, as the last season as the moment of this recording, where Geto summoned a weird, I think, catfish spirit that caused some sort of psychological effect. It was weird, I don't know. It's very interesting. I wonder how it would react. What was that? What the swashes? Oh, wait, some flying things, I can't see them. Okay. Miguel is doing... How's he doing? He's getting wrecked, and Geto is perfectly fine. Yeah, who would have thought? About what I expected, to be fair.
Eventually.
There is Curse User Suguru Geto and just normal Geto. I guess I should have had Curse User, I don't know why I had just... Wait, this is normal Geto, but he has... Oh, whenever you off him, he releases everything. So that's a fun fact to know about Geto. Whenever you off him, he releases all the cursed spirits. So Toji was very right in his assessment. Do not off Geto unless you've taken out all of his cursed spirits, because this occurs. Anyway, as I was saying though, I didn't actually have the curse user Geto in the video, so definitely should have him against Geto. Even though the curse user doesn't have the... Yeah, sure. Let's see what's going to occur. Do they have the same summons? One does have Playful Quote, and this giant thing, which I don't know whether he's used. He's probably... I don't know, he's thrown so many random stuff. And I'm also appreciating the fact that they're actually using different spirits. No way they actually have entirely different pools of spirits. Definitely not entirely different, but there are some differences, and one does use Playful Quote. Cool. And now there is this one with a lot of small scythes. It's cool that the spirits are focusing on the users and not each other, although it would be a much cooler fight. The special great Tamanoa or whatever, right? How are they looking? Curse user is... Oh wow, the other Suguru Geto is much stronger, even though this one has... Oh, Uzumaki is out. That is cool. Okay, the entire area has been completely devastated. Normal Geto, which I assume also he's a curse user, is much stronger apparently. Huh, well I am glad I showed that.
Tomorrow.
Today I'll be looking at curse tools. Something that I would love if the series actually looked at it more, but I know it will not. There are always just gonna be some cool background. But then, I will not be showing every single one, just like every single one of these. Even though I'm doing a detailed look at the mod in general, every single one of these is gonna be half an hour if I actually go in detail about every single aspect of it. That's how giant the mod is. And yes, let's just go on ahead and use a knife. As you see, curse power 2. Wow, Miwa's sword is actually weaker than a normal knife and a slaughter demon. Wow. Okay, Mule's sword. There it is, that's what it is. It's as pathetic as you would think. As useless as her, some might even say. I mean, it's a curse too. You can at least take out spirits with it. And hey, it's a weapon that does work with nano-visibility, so that's good enough. I'm pretty positive it is a weapon that works with visibility, even though I don't even understand it myself. Collapse. Yeah, I understand that part. But anyway, alright, I'm having too much fun. This is not a video about the techniques. But yes, knife slightly better, and let's see. Yep, still nothing impressive. It does do a little more damage, but that's literally all there is to it. Slaughter Demon, once again. Simple, straightforward Curse 2 weapon. So if you have a Heavenly Pact, you need all of these, otherwise you won't be able to take out curses, but that's all there is to them. They can't do anything else. Next, the Black Sword. I believe this is Megumi's and it's tier 3? I guess that means grade 3, right? Kinda. Ooh, cool, it has actually an effect after you use it. That is cool. Pretty straightforward, but hey, I appreciate that. Knockback attack? Yeah. Going up. Just a slightly better weapon, Black Sword. Next is Kusakabe's sword, which is the new teacher guy, which was introduced at the very end. Yeah, actually the last 3 weapons are all first grade sorcerers. Kusakabe's, Nanami's, and Mei. Cool, alright. But there we go, this weapon does a little bit of damage. Attack. Doesn't have anything special, but no special powers unfortunately. Maybe I need Kusakabe's technique, although I'm pretty positive it's more accurate to say. Wait, okay, I don't know what Kusakabe's sword actually does. But apparently it has a skill. Guess I'm not sure yet. Sure. Nanami's Curse 2 does not have any particular skills, right? Guess not. Here is a random Jujutsu Sorcerer. I suppose he's going to do as a training dummy. I suppose let's use a line segment with this. Oh, I can't use it on humans? No, I'm pretty positive you can. You can always infuse collapse. Oh, why does it have an ability? I right click it and it does something. This is confusing me so much. Oh, right clicking it activates the line segment ability whole range. Point is, it is obviously a curse tool that in some way I guess increases Nanami's abilities. It was never really explained, which is unfortunate, but
A few minutes later.
well, boring and not incredibly impressive, who would have thought? Just a simple axe. Come on, I'm moving to the interesting weapons, hopefully. Okotsu's sword. Okay, I highly doubt this is gonna summon Rico or anything of that matter, but might as well go on ahead and see. Here's also the transferred human, I guess, hand, arm of Mahito. Yeah, can be used as a weapon. Apparently it has curse energy. That's something. I'm just gonna move on. Okotsu's sword. I guess without Rika is not anything incredible. Even though apparently he started infusing stuff with it. Oh, it has its own animation though. That's cool. Yeah, a little effect whenever you use it. Only his sword does that, right? Let me just confirm. Sweeping Edge, do you do the same animation? Yes, you do. I'm just trying to think of something new, but that's all there is to it. Nothing special. There we go. I switched to Yuta. And the sword still does nothing. Okay, well, moving on to exciting weapons, hopefully. At least ones that I know all of them have abilities, like the broom. I actually didn't know this, but apparently the broom is just a curse too. I really thought that it was just a normal broom and the girl uses her technique. Isn't her technique something connected to wind? Am I wrong in thinking that? I mean, I don't know, but hey, it's a curse tool that does that, and it does have a wind ability as well. At least I think it does. No, I think I need her technique, so Momo, range wind scythe. Okay, cool. So, it is something I can do even without. Just wanted to confirm she has wind manipulation. Alright, that's Momo's thing. Once again, the video is not focused on that. Point is, you can use a broom to fly. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's a cool way of transportation. You don't need any curse energy to use any of these. So if you have the total treatment where you have a lot of physical abilities, I guess having all of them actually makes sense. Then last, there are my 4 favorites. But first we have Miguel's Black Robe, and it does not appear even remotely impressive, although it says it has curse power of 10. So it's impressive in some way, somehow, I guess. I mean, I'm doing damage to him. Oh, look at that. It causes no domain effect whenever I hit him with it. So this rope negates the ability to use domain? So much information I feel like I've never heard about in the entirety of the series. It's not something that I wouldn't do. Yeah, it's not. Okay, maybe it is not a good thing. example, but alright, black sword. Yeah, no, alright, so it is just the black rope. It negates the ability to use a domain. How interesting. Once again, never heard of that, but sure. I guess let's just use Hanami's ability. So this is one that you definitely actually need the ability, because without it, it has 0 curse power and it does nothing when you right click. But if you have Hanami's ability, right click. Yep. It drains all nature and fills you up with a lot of curse energy, which you can then release. It's very straightforward. I'm curious whether it's gonna absorb the forest. And yeah, let's just go ahead and see if I'm over here. Yep, it absorbs everything. A weapon that just absorbs all nature and then releases it. That's as simple as it gets, and yet it's definitely one of the coolest so far. Because it actually does a little tiny bit of something. Well, I say the promo is also pretty good. Yeah, I would say the last 5 or so weapons are all useful. The others are kinda barely useful. I guess the black sword has a swipe ability, but yeah, anyway, you saw the video. Let's move on. Special crates. Sword of Extermination. The weapon of Mahoraga. This one I'm very curious on. Does it one-shot cursed spirits? No, not even remotely. Which is weird because Sukuna said it emits positive energy. That does not make sense then. If it does that, then it should just one-shot you or at least do far more damage. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not incorrect, reverse curse energy is kinda one of the pinnacle things. It just completely decimates curse spirits, right? Yes, I'm not using it correctly, or maybe I probably need someone's abilities in order to utilize it. Well, it does damage. It's still a decent weapon, but I just don't know how to use it properly, I suppose. Curse power -10, yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty positive that it should basically one-shot everything under maybe the strongest of special grades? I don't know, Sukuna said it himself that if he was a normal curse spirit, he would have been just one-shotted just from touching it. It's that dangerous. But anyway.
12 seconds later.
Yes, it's a level 2 curse tool, but it is one of my personal favorites, Shigeno's sword. What does it do? It's a sword. Nothing impressive, but you can also throw it, if I can figure out how to do it. What? No. No, did it was this ability? No, it was the ability. Okay, I don't know how to activate the ability of the sword, but it used to turn into a small hand that can run around and actually swash things. It was one of my favorite weapons in the entirety of the mod. It's not here anymore. Let me just not remember how to use it. Very possible. Anyway though, Playful Quote. Well, it is 11 damage, so yeah, it's pretty good. But isn't the whole point of Playful Quote supposed to be that it does an insane amount of knockback? Yeah, there we go, I'm using the knockback attack and it's not knocking it back super far away. Still, once again, at the end of the day, Playful Quote is supposed to be impressive with the fact that it is a special grade weapon that does a decent bit of damage. Now, Inverted Spear of Heaven, my personal favorite weapon in the entirety of the mod that I'm so curious about. Yeah, okay, it also negates the rain. But let me just see. Hanami. Yeah, it does that. Now if I summon the actual most important and powerful mob within the mod, Jujutsu. Yep, he's just gonna quickly... Oh, look at that. Hanami is just gonna try and Goju's just gonna absolutely decimate her. And it's not even gonna be close. I mean, it's impressive that Hanami can last as long as it is. Then again, Goju's probably just playing with her. Yeah, as I was saying. Not even remotely close. Which is why it's so impressive that Inverted Spear of Heaven can do this. Yep. Now, you might say that it's not too impressive that it does 0.2 damage. However, what I will say... I can't use these attacks whenever Interesting. No, okay, I'm absolutely doing damage. That single point of damage is so ridiculously more impressive than you can ever imagine. And yeah, it does negate... Oh, it gives swollenness as well? But point is, just being able to damage him at all is incredible, because literally no other weapon in the entirety of the mod can touch him. Most techniques and abilities can't touch him either. So the Inverted Spear of Heaven is that broken that can simply do so. Now here's a good question. I am actually curious on this. Megumi and Hanami fight each other a little bit. Right, they hit you with this, and does it negate your ability? It does negate your domain whenever I do that, and Goju decided to join in as well. But yeah, it appears that the inverted Spear of Heaven does not unsummon the creatures. Or wait, does it? Okay, no, it doesn't unsummon the creatures, it just stops the domain. It's awesome, definitely personal favorite, but it's never gonna be shown again in the series because its ability is so ridiculously good that it's war breaking. But anyway,
6 hours later.
it's about specifically Jujutsu Sorcerers. And as you can guess, Jujutsu Sorcerers are gonna be thrown, a lot of them at that. And I'll also just go on and use some curses as well, why not? But first, here is this random, just like the Illagers, brilliant, this random Jujutsu Sorcerer. Momo, can you defeat this random no-name character? I believe in you. Okay. Wow! Congrats! You're stronger than a random character. Oh, this guy has scissors, so does he have a technique? And I'm glad she's able to show off at least a little tiny bit. Ooh, cool. I do appreciate seeing your abilities once again. Now I'm just waiting. Okay, this one is slightly stronger. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, she's definitely way stronger than the average. Which is definitely... Oh, Slaughter Demon. You have a curse too. That's something. But yeah, something I want to say. I do believe that anime in general, one thing, especially in shonen anime, that really struggles is showing how exceptional side characters, weak side characters actually are. For example, her. She definitely doesn't leave much of an impression. But if you throw her against someone completely random, maybe she's able to shine more. Just I feel like that's something in general that can be done better. Oh, did this guy have some sort of technique? It seems like he was using it. Oh, okay, we have a powerful one. He has a knife. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but there we go. Yeah, she just has flight. Unless we have a super powerful individual, I highly doubt it's gonna make much of a difference. It appears that... yeah, this guy has more HP than her, but he only has a knife, and that's that. Okay, cool. Well, we can continue with these guys, but I love these guys so much. Yeah, the different variations are phenomenal. Truly props to the creator. But anyway, leaving the random Jujutsu Sorcerers be, let's actually have Momo fight someone stronger. And fun fact, even I actually thought that these guys are actually stronger than Momo. But let's see, who's the weakest actually named character in Jujutsu Kaisen? So Miwa against Momo. This should be fun. Alright, simple domain. She entered and she got slashed. Who would have expected? Granted, Miwa is absolutely useless when it comes to any long-ranged fights, but hey, that's definitely something that she can absolutely work on. I highly doubt she will, but hey, it is something she could work on, I suppose. And yeah, right, Momo is stronger than her. Wow, Miwa. Oof. Actually was into Momo. Yikes. However, this one is pretty obvious how it's gonna go. I would be shocked if it does go a different way. Let's see. Both are ranged fighters, but yeah, you know, maybe the mod creator just really likes you.
A few moments later.
Mekamaru? Oh, that's cool. But anyway, Momo against Mekamaru? At least. Okay. Thank you, Mekamaru. The order in which I have the mobs is the order I actually think of their power levels. Although I guess I was definitely wrong about Momo. And here we have Panda against Mekamaru. Oh! Okay, no way, that has to be more than... Okay. Alright, yeah, he actually... Incredible. I absolutely adore it, I can't believe this. Panda, you're incredible. I love this mod so much. And are we gonna be getting Gorilla form? Ooh, we do have Gorilla mode. And it looks so epic as well. It looks incredible. Fight continues. Mekamaru, wow, so fast. I mean, he hasn't been able to get close to him, but he's pretty strong. I do wonder when we're gonna be getting the last core of Panda. Oh wow, it's looking pretty close. I guess that's how it was actually in the fight between them as well. Okay, 6 HP. You know what, Mekamaru, I'll give it to you. All things considered, you were pretty close. Oh, Noritoshi Kamo. I do wonder how strong you are. This ought to be curious. Clearly, in my opinion, Kamo is stronger. However, it looks... I mean... Mekamaru wins? Unless Kamo maybe pulls off... Alright, still, 8 HP. Next we have Maki. This could be fun. Wow. Mekamaru is way more powerful than her. I maybe greatly overestimated Maki. Congrats to Mekamaru being on another level. Todo? Todo has to be stronger. Ah, Todo. Your design. Yeah. But regardless, Todo against Mekamaru. Two Jujutsu sorcerers with very different personalities, backstories and abilities. To be fair, I don't think Mekamaru... I was gonna say Mekamaru and Todo probably have the most amount of differences between all characters, but I wouldn't say that there are many Jujutsu sorcerers in general that are actually that similar, maybe? They're all very weird in so many ways. Is Mekamaru seriously gonna win again? He's performing way better than expected, but now Todo clearly is going to win, which is probably also gonna lead to another canonical fight. I have a strong suspicion. With Mekamaru finally dethroned, let's see this fight. I can't believe that Todo gets so much special attention. Look at his model and look at Yuji. He actually just looks... Anyway, all things considered, Yuji, I believe in you. We can go ahead and win. Probably. Hopefully. I mean, he doesn't really have any techniques or abilities, but he's still... Oh wow, he's still gonna lose. I guess so. What? What just happened there? Did he teleport him with... What did he teleport him with? There was no curse tool or anything. That would be incredible ability in the mod itself. I'm pretty positive it doesn't work like that, but if you can use Oogie Boogie on dropped curse tools, because that's how it would work in the franchise, but I doubt it would be easy to add something like that. Anyhow, next, another canonical fight. Megumi against Todo. With Chimera Shadow Garden, I think you absolutely can beat Todo. At least in my humble opinion. To be fair, Megumi should go all the way to special grade. This version of him, in my opinion, absolutely should be able to get all the way to special grade. We'll see. Megumi is on half health. Todo is still doing fine. Yes, Chimera Shadow Garden. Simple domain. What am I looking at? Oh, was that always in Chimera Shadow Garden? It might have been and I just haven't noticed it. Tell me, please tell me whether you're enjoying this in the comments and tell me what you want to see more of. Oh, rabbit escape. How is Todo doing? Oh, he escaped. So that what's occurring? Oh, Megumi won. On 9 HP. Slightly stronger than Todo. Awesome. Genuinely awesome. This one would be very interesting. What about Togi Inumaki against Fushiguro? Inumaki is definitely one of those very dangerous characters that is either gonna absolutely devastate his opponent or he's gonna lose. Anyway, just his ability is so broken. And where did Megumi go? I'm kinda confused. Did I not summon him? Maybe. He didn't just one-shot him, did he? Okay, we have no... Let's see... where does Megumi go? He actually was able to get him away again. Curious. This is just gonna be one.
A few minutes later.
Let's just go ahead and see the principal actually fight. Oh, that's awesome. This mod is amazing. It's so absolutely incredible. Okay, let's just go ahead and see. Him and all of his... Let's see, this is gonna go... probably very horribly. Wait, where is the principal? He's not here? But these guys are still here? Actually, unless he undoes the curse, these guys would still be here. So is Togi gonna lose even though he was able to defeat the principal? I will give it to the principal if his cursed corpses are able to finish the job. And it looks like they are. And this is also something I want to say. Are they immune to cursed speech if they cannot hear? I don't think that should be the case, but in the mod, Togi's not able to do anything, right? He's getting pretty beaten up by these guys. And yeah, he's using his ability, but it's not working. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's have two, technically not summoners, but two individuals that use other creatures fight. The principal, and I can't believe that. Look at that, all of the creatures are different this time. That's awesome. Let us see what's going to occur. Okay. Did he actually beat the principal already? No, he didn't. Cool, principal against Megumi. How would Yaga's domain expansion actually look? Would it be just maybe a giant what is it called? Workshop where he can create infinite of these guys? Or maybe he'll be able to summon multiple pandas. That actually would be pretty broken because Panda is so exceptional and his masterpiece or whatever. I don't know, it would be interesting to see. Oh my. And Megumi... Okay, this fight is definitely not gonna continue because frankly, I don't know where the principal went. Megumi is doing on, I don't know how much, but I will summon one more principal just because I'm curious how the curses are gonna look. We have... Okay, we have an Alex curse though, we have more teddy bears. How many models are there? I think I kinda saw all of them, or most of them. I'm not sure what this one is. Orca plushie? A fish plushie of some kind? Curious, what about Nanami against Fushiguro? I would say that Fushiguro, as long as he is able to summon, he wins. But that doesn't really say much because if he's able to summon his strongest, he kinda beats majority of them out quite easily. But with the current Shikigami he has, I will say Nanami has a chance. It's just a wrap at this point. Unfortunately enough, Nanami is not winning, but he was able to get him very close. But as he said it himself, he was never able to attain the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery. To be fair, Megumi hasn't either, currently at least. But I'm excited to see his domain. Nobito Zenin. I think Fushiguro wins this one as well. Nobito is so ridiculously fast. He wouldn't be able to screen every single summon. And in Chimera Shadow Garden he just loses. I presume at least. Just the ability to hold an entity still and then bombard it with your army of creatures, it's ridiculous. And here we have it. Yeah, he does use it quite a lot. Actually, anyway, I can talk. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, yep, he was able to exit it. The shadow's even outside it. Interesting. I guess that's how it would work. It's still an infinite summoning pool. He can summon as many as he likes. It was pretty close. So good work, Nobito. Anyway, here's this guy who showed a little bit and he has a katana. So I know about him. And it's probably all I'm gonna learn because, ooh, he has simple domain and I guess that's also something I knew. But yeah, that's about everything I will probably learn. He loves spamming simple domain and he has an enormous simple domain. Is it called simple domain? It's simple domain, right? New shadow style stuff. And how is it going? Okay, 85. Yeah, no. Megumi, I guess, did better. Which, I agree with that. Good work, Nobito, you win. And this video is gonna be so much longer than I had any intention of it being. Nobito against Geto. School Geto, granted. But I don't think that's gonna go well for Nobito. Not even remotely. Oh, what in the world did he just summon? Well, School Geto is doing just fine, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Frankly, this is going way better for Nobito than I expected. I really assumed he was about to get absolutely shredded. And now he was able to put up a pretty good fight, all things considered. And unfortunately, okay, alright, this does occur whenever you take him out. There is a reason he was a special grade. However, now it is time for him. And unfortunately enough for Geto, this is him after he awakened. So let's see it. Unfortunately enough, you know what, that is actually very unfortunate and kind of a crime against the series. That a fight between a weaker Gojo, whenever he and Geto were considered equal, was never really shown. Because yeah, this Gojo is definitely much stronger. And also, did he just one-shot him? Did he just one-shot him actually? And did he actually one-shot him? And those curses, I don't, Wow, he actually one-shotted him. Look at all those curse spreads. School Gojo is the strongest and it's not even remotely close, is it? Against Yuta. Let's see. I believe that... I think the last time I did this, Gojo was able to still win. Looks like it's not even gonna be close. He's not gonna be able to take down a single HP. I mean, who's surprised? The strongest Jujutsu sorcerer that has probably ever lived. And is he charging it or... What? What happened? He used purple, but he didn't destroy the entire environment, but Yuta and Riku just vanished, as if they never existed. Okay. I'm excited for the next arc of Jujutsu Kaisen, I really am. I mean, the only other one that's left is Satoru Gojo as an adult, and I think he just wins this, right? Just outright. Let's see, this one has 140. Yeah, they have the same HP, what? But did they summon the same one? Oh, here's the old Gojo. Right, yeah, no, he's definitely stronger. Yeah, he's 2 times stronger than the guy that easily destroyed the 3rd strongest. It's... yeah, but... I mean, I guess he said it himself. He was able to figure out teleportation and I guess using both red and blue at the same time, something like that. But yep, entirely different level of power, who would have thought? And clearly because both of them have infinity, it's kind of difficult to demonstrate the difference in power, but for example, Toji Fushiguro against School Days Gojo, let's see, Inverted Spear of Heaven, he is able to damage him, which already proves that he is above Yuta. Yeah, of course Toji is just gonna make a slight appearance in the video, just because. I mean, he's an awesome character. Actually, he's one of my brother's favorite characters of the entire series, and he has read the entire manga. So, I guess Toji really is just that awesome in his opinion. I actually think Toji is pretty cool too. It is unfortunate that he did die, but I understand it. Considering how ridiculously strong he is, he would be relevant probably even in the current arc if he wasn't dead. So many awesome fights could have happened with him though, against Sukuna, against Mahoraga. So many options. Anyway though, he barely wins. That's what I wanted to show. School Gojo, I mean. But you see, if we get Toji against adult Gojo, here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be quite interesting, because you see Gojo's taken no damage so far. Look at that, Toji is trying to dodge, and I think Gojo... okay, yeah, they're still fighting each other, brilliant. Yep, he's taken 4 damage. The difference is quite clear. Adult Gojo is just in an entirely different league of his own. Oh, look at a second Toji. And that's genuinely not gonna make a difference. Yep. Oh wait, where did the other one go? Wait, is that the same one? He just... maybe it's the same one. But yeah, clear victory, and it's not even close. Oh, and he destroyed the curse, of course. He didn't even need to take out the blindfold, because of course he didn't. And tell me you're definitely not surprised by this result. No one is, everyone knew what was gonna occur. This is him after all. But regardless.
3 days later.
Other entities, tab of Jujutsu Kaisen. Once again, there is so much in this mod, I will not show everything.
Later.
Here's Garuda. The Shikigami of the girl that asks, what's your type of woman? Yeah, I have no clue what is it still. It exists, it is here, and you know what, Kogai? You will fight it. I don't even know whether it can fight. I don't know what is the purpose of Garuda in general. I'm excited to see actually, because Yuki didn't get the chance to really use Garuda at all. Clearly enough though, it probably has to do with her technique more than anything else. Still, Garuda defeated, I guess. Now, just to show something that Mahito definitely is the reason why it exists, I have no clue why it exists. I mean, I know, because he's a sick human car. This is created by Mahito, right? I'm not wrong. It is a human that is a car, and you can actually drive it. Or maybe this is something for later in the series, or something that the creator made. I have no clue whatsoever what is the deal with this, but you know what? I saw that it exists, hence I had to show it. That's all there is to it. And you know what? Also very fun about it? Wait, in survival. Okay, it does want to eat me. That's what I kind of wanted to confirm. But I can ride it. Wow, so this actually is a pet you can have. I guess if you get the curse absorption technique, you can truly make it into a pet. Huh, interesting. Here is a normal Shikigami. There it is. It looks like a human and it fights the car. I really have no clue what's the deal with the normal Shikigamis. Sadly enough, unless your curse technique is specifically connected to Shikigamis, pretty positive that... What? Are you seriously just gonna continue circling car? Oh my, this is annoying. Well, what is getting with everything? Unless your technique is specifically connected to Shikigamis, I'm pretty positive normal basic Shikigami are worthless, considering no one has ever used them. Even though, if Gojo, for example, were to use a normal Shikigami technique, wouldn't it be super powerful? I'm just curious. It was mentioned, but probably another aspect that's never gonna be covered. And you are very annoying to look at. This fight is gonna go forever. I'm just gonna ignore it. And what I will move on to is a transfigured human against a Shikigami. Yeah, transfigured human. There's many variants of these guys. But alright, they started fighting each other. Let's see. I'm not sure how strong a random transfigured human should be, but I guess cool. Shikigami is stronger, I guess. Hopefully this is not gonna take literal hours, and this is still continuing somehow. But anyway, polymorphic soul. Super powerful, but very fragile against the Shikigami. This could be interesting. Oh, I guess it was badly? Interesting. You know, I guess the basic Shikigami is rather strong, which is cool, because I am confident that there is a way in the mod for you to use this guy. Have no clue what it is, but I know it is there. Alright, finally we're getting to someone who's actually powerful. At least comparative to the things that have been shown so far. Junpei Yoshino, and he actually does have a Shikigami, so let's see it. Moondregs. I do love the new look of Moondregs, because the previous one, I will not show a picture, but the original that was added to the mod was not as impressive. This one is so much cooler. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, I also think he should be technically considered a curse user. I don't know, I guess it's weird. Can Kechizu actually defeat Yoshino? That would be interesting to witness. I would presume the answer should be yes. However, this thing is very weak in general. Kechizu, I mean. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess fair enough. You know, Yoshino, you're... Oh, he did win! So he's stronger than one of the death paintings, at least in the opinion of the mod creator. Which I do agree with. I do think Moondregs is a pretty good Shikigami. Regardless, now that Kechizu was defeated, Eso is gonna be angry, so... Let's see. Moondregs against Eso. Obviously, you know, forcing the Shikigami user himself is kinda the 100% victory tactic, but... Yeah, no, you are destroyed. Just without Moondregs, he cannot do anything. So here is the question. Normally curses are supposed to die only from curse energy, but I was able to defeat him with the mob killer. And I guess it makes sense that he is in the other entities tab, because I do forget, technically they're possessed cursed objects. These guys? It's weird. Anyway, Moondregs against him. Let's see. I don't think Moondregs is on the level of Eso, quite. Yeah, definitely. Well, fair enough. Out of pure curiosity. No, not you. Divine Dog Totality. How are you in a fight? Obviously enough, I think it should be relevant, but yeah. The fight should obviously enough be Eso's. However, I do think Divine Dog should be able to do something. At least more than it has shown so far. And yeah, no. Clearly enough, Eso is an actual special grade. Well, just to do a little more of the 10 shadows, Max Elephant. No, Chozo, not you. I know you're gonna win. You're definitely the strongest of your brothers. Oh, here's a curse user who's probably getting devastated by the elephant, to be fair. And yeah, anyway, Eso. Let's see. Just Eso is definitely a, I would say maybe semi-special grade, because I'm not sure whether he could defeat even the insect that Sukuna destroyed at basically the start of the show. But still, I would say he's definitely comparable. So yeah, cool enough. I'm not even gonna bother doing anything more with Eso because I know he's gonna lose against Chozo. He's just gonna get absolutely devastated. It won't even be close. Toji Fushiguro. You should be curious. I'm not sure how you're gonna deal with Chozo. I think he should... Yeah, that's what I think should happen to me there. Yikes. You are for later, clearly. Rika? Is Rika gonna be a closer fight against Chozo? I would say so. I think that Chozo is absolutely gonna be able to do something against Rika. At least I'll be shocked if he's able to do literally nothing. Does he? I guess he doesn't have a domain. Yeah, I wonder how many characters will be getting domains by the end of the show. It is curious. And yeah, he's getting devastated. Alright, well, oh, he can use this. I mean, I guess, yeah, he can use all of, clearly he can use all of his brother's techniques. He is the strongest after all, at least out of all of them, I presume. It is actually kind of weird how much stronger Chozo is in comparison to his brothers, even Yuji in fact. But yeah, maybe it will be explained. Anyway, he did okay. He at least did better than against Toji. Rika against Toji. She actually, I don't know why Rika is here though. I feel like Rika is absolutely a cursed spirit. I guess technically no. I don't know. She just feels appropriate to call a cursed spirit. Also, Mahoraga absolutely destroys her, so it does feel kind of appropriate. Anyway, Toji, yeah, he devastated poor little Rika. Yep, not even, I mean, half health, no, not half health. At least it was a fight, so that's something. More than most characters can say against Toji. I am Now thinking about it, because obviously I'll have Mahoraga and Toji fight it out. How cool would it have been if Toji fought Sukuna? I genuinely wonder about that question. I think absolutely Sukuna wins, but after all, Mahoraga was able to put up a decent fight. So maybe together Toji and Mahoraga could beat at least that version of Sukuna. Not sure. Mahoraga against Toji. Let's see. Also an interesting question for you. Because Mahoraga's blade is supposedly made out of reverse curse energy, basically healing thing that destroys all curses, if it hits humans, it shouldn't heal them, or am I misunderstanding things? Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, this is going fine, right? For whom? Oh wow! Once again, shockingly close. Huh. So I guess even if Megumi did summon Mahoraga, things might not have went too brilliant. Oh no, wait. I think, yeah, Mahoraga absolutely wins, but it is a relatively close fight. That's awesome. Yeah, and I just noticed you healed, you were closer. Yeah, good job. I guess Toji and Mahoraga are pretty relative to each other. So, might as well go ahead and end this properly. Many Toji Fushigurus, many Mahoragas, and you know what? Here is some Rikas into the mix, and some Chozus as well, just because why not? There we go. This video was the miscellaneous aspects of Jujutsu Craft. Awesome as every single other one, to be fair. I am really impressed by this mod, but regardless,
Many months later.
and in this video I'm looking specifically at the curses. And there is a bit of curses, quite a bit. Not every single one, because putting it simply, it's going to take hours upon hours. And to make things entertaining, I'll be using the 10 shadows as the sparring partners of the different curses. This is the grade 3. Once again, I will not show every single one because there is a lot of curses. A lot. But anyway, let's just get to it. This video is gonna be very long if I don't get right to it. And look at that. A simple toad is stronger than that curse. It actually has different animation since the last time I looked at it. And the Great Serpent, can you even fight Great Serpent or... Oh, you can fight. But yeah, anyway, grade 3 absolutely destroyed by even the weakest of the 10 shadows. Another grade 3, probably also gonna get absolutely devoured by the little dog. Actually seems like it has some purple curse energy. That's weird, maybe didn't. I've never noticed that. Right, another curse 3. Grade 3 curse. I've never even seen this design. It looks cool. The black dog is destroying them. Call guy? Oh, we're moving to grade 2s. Okay, what about this grade 2 first? Giant Swagman. Sure. Very cool models. But anyway, Divine Dog. Does it even have any curse techniques? I think grade 2s and above do have curse techniques, but yeah, Divine Dog Totality Lost. What about Toad? Yeah? Toad? Are you doing your thing, Toad? Yeah, I guess. I feel like he should be longer range, but anyway, he's actually gonna win. Seriously, the Toad is stronger than the Black Dog? Okay. I mean, I guess he is stronger, he almost did defeat it. Alright, only Curse Energy can finish him. Although it is a very cool aspect to demonstrate the actual power of Cursed Spirits, that for example even this Mob Killer cannot finish it. It does infinite damage, it should, but yeah, these things can die only from Curse Energy. And I guess Curse Tools, but the Curse Tools already do have Curse Energy anyway. Great Serpent, I guess a Serpent against a Frog. Actually, it's a Slug. And how are you doing that? Oh wow, it's all the way down there. Interesting. This is a pretty big serpent. Is it winning? You know, the serpent is absolutely one of the least used 10 shadows.
A few minutes later.
And I guess you're still here. Sure, I'm just gonna drop down. Anyway, moving to another grade 2. Is it the Rainbow Dragon? Nope. Another one that I have absolutely no clue what your deal is. But I really love the model and animation. Noah, do your thing. I don't even need to start the fight. How brilliant. Okay. It seems like this thing also doesn't have any... Oh wait, oh wow, this one is way weaker than the Slug. Okay, well, I guess you're not as impressive as you look. And Yeah, no, I definitely destroyed you. Huh. I do appreciate that Nue is stronger than I anticipated. I love lightning powers after all, and I love summoning, so I guess that does make Nue. Anyway. And you have my reasons why I love the 10 Shadows. Apparently here's another grade 2. Unexpected. However, since Nue got so much screen time, might as well move to Divine Dog Totality against this grade 2, which honestly was not intended to be part of the video, but I guess now it is. And it seems like it's also... okay, yeah, under grade 2 it appears that most of them don't have any special powers, they're just pretty powerful spirits, and that's the thing. I mean, actually now to think about it, I guess Kogai, the obvious enough grasshopper guy, was kinda the only one that's... does the things he did count as techniques? I'm not sure. Rabbit escape. Look at them. They don't do anything. They probably cannot take care of anything other than fly heads. But apparently you're supposed to be able to escape whenever they fight. Oh, they give swoonness to the user. Yeah, okay, cool. As I said, 10 Shadows, awesome. The strongest of the 10 Shadows. The ultimate technique, you might say. At least Carnism. I guess Domain Expansion is technically the ultimate because you can have multiple of the same. Wow, if Megumi masters the 10 Shadows Domain, he can actually summon multiple Mahoraga, right? Because Chimera Shadow Garden allows you. Anyway, Mahoraga. Cool guy. Go on ahead and fight the semi-first grade Mammoth. I am curious actually, how strong is Kogai? Let's see your true power level. Are you a semi-first grade at least? I think it was charging an attack there. The Mammoth is doing... how is it doing? Oh wow! Kogai is superior to the Mammoth. And talking about curses, here we have another one. Don't worry, you have your time. Anyhow, Kogai is stronger than the Mammoth? Grade 1. Against Kogai. Is he just gonna devastate everyone? I love how detailed the model is. It's ridiculous how much effort has went into this specific. Truly special. That's all I have to say. Overall, the models in general, when it comes to this mod, are awesome. This mod is truly deserving of all the attention it has gotten, in my opinion. Anyhow, yep, Kogai, you're definitely a grade 1. Rainbow Dragon against Kogai? Let's see. Okay, the fight begins. And Kogai, how are you doing? Oh. Wait, seriously, is Kogai actually comparable to the Rainbow Dragon? I mean, I'm happy up the Rainbow Dragon, but apparently... I mean, to be fair, it really hasn't shown that much, if we gotta be fair. Unfortunately enough... oh wow. Good work, Kogai, I guess. Kogai is basically almost special grade. Because this is, I think, the last first grade I have. Insect against Kogai. Who's stronger? Alright, the first attack, I feel like it's probably gonna devastate him. And yes, I'm gonna continue this video in the dark. Or maybe not, but... oh, they really are destroying all the lights, aren't they? I mean, this whole place will be destroyed soon enough, and yeah, he destroyed him. Alright, special grade is definitely special for a reason. Who's stronger? Smallpox Hug? The one-time special grade that got defeated by Mei Mei? Or the insect? Okay, boulders are dropping from... oh yeah, that's your technique, you can... do rock, paper, scissors stuff. I actually kind of forgot what it does specifically. But it is, oh, here's this guy. He is here for whatever reason. I really didn't need to drink the night vision potion, did I? Are we seeing domain expansion or not? No, okay, smallpox hug. Definitely stronger. Wow. I guess the special great insect was not particularly impressive as a whole, so not too shocking. Let's see this stone samurai. I don't think I've really shown this guy. He was shown so briefly in the movie, so we don't... I mean, it's... I do know kind of what he does. Point is, smallpox hug against him. So Earthbender against, ironically enough, another creature that uses giant rocks in order to fight. Any domains? Domains? Oh, we do have a domain. Brilliant. Don't you put your... okay, the smallpox hug is stronger than even the samurai. Cool, I guess. We're learning the overall power level of the mobs here. Now the last non-character special grade in the show. Damanum... oh wait, the name. But yeah, once again, pretty cool design overall. Let us see. Okay, things are occurring. There is a lot of rocks here. I think Tamanoa doesn't have... is that the name? Whatever, the fight guy. I don't think he has a domain, so The smallpox hag or whatever it is, deity, I have no clue. What were you? Hag, yeah. If it uses its domain, it should always win, I would presume. Obviously, of having a. Oh, it can put it in the. Oh, alright. Fight is not completely over though. And some other mobs were caught in, but that's irrelevant. Yeah, this mod is truly incredible. I actually haven't even used most of these mobs. But, yep, you are much stronger than I anticipated, considering you were a one-off fight for Mei. To have one fight. Hanami against the Hag. Our fights after this one will probably go incredibly quickly. Because at this point we are to special grades that are incredibly powerful, so I think Mahoraga is appropriate to use. And pre-positive all curses will be absolutely massacred. Ooh, oh, Domain Clash, yeah, Domain Clash, that's what I wanted to see. How fun. So, no sure hit effect for anyone, but... Oh, Hanami wins. I'm not sure what Hanami's domain does exactly, but it's pretty, I guess. And there we go. Yeah, just time to end the video. It handles for Divergency of Divine General Mahoraga. There we go. Look at this. Over. The fight is already over. I could barely even show it.
Later.
Dagon against Mahoraga. Look at this little guy. You won't even get the chance to show your domain. Not that even if you did, it wouldn't matter. Oh! Oh wow, okay, well my apologies, you did. Oh, wait, is Dagon actually gonna... No, what stupidity I'm saying. Clearly Mahoraga is in a different tier. 17 HP? I mean, Mahoraga is made to specifically take out curses. So yeah, Mahito. Guy. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I don't think Mahoraga will actually completely exercise Mahito as well, right? Because after all, the blade is completely positive curse energy or something. Something of that matter. I'll do it again for Mahito. Why not? Give him a chance. Yeah, sure. It's not only because it's fun to watch him get absolutely decimated. Oh, look at that. He entered his second form. Goodbye. Adorable. Moving on to Jogo. This actually would have been interesting to witness. Granted, I'm pretty positive it would have went exactly how this is gonna go, but still, it would have been interesting to witness. And... victory? Okay. We actually are to the last one. And last fight of the video? I guess. Huh. These are all curse... Did I miss any special grades? Let's see. I guess Rika is one I can show real quickly. Sure. Rika against Mahoraga. I really don't think Rika can do much either. Once again, Mahoraga's whole purpose is to be an anti-curse weapon. And it is, obviously Mahoraga is much more than that, but specifically against curses because of that sword. It should always win, which I guess is why, exactly why it's impressive that Sukuna won. Still, yep, barely even a challenge. And the regen. I love it. Time for the final fight. King of Curses himself against Mahoraga. This whole place is about to get absolutely shredded into a million pieces. Okay, I'll talk about it maybe in another video. Point is, how it's going, Mahoraga's getting a little bit damaged. Maybe this version of Sukuna is not strong enough though, I'm not certain. Because there is obviously enough multiple and I'm not really sure how many fingers this Sukuna is. Is it after the last arc, I guess? Oh wait, I think it is because we are... Yep. Yeah. Oh, here it is! Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah. Well, King of Curses for a reason.
Eventually.
I'm currently having Sukuna fight all Disaster Curses or whatever they were. God, I forgot their name. But yeah, multiple domains are activated at the same time. However, I think Sukuna is still gonna... Yeah, Sukuna's still gonna win this. And this is still so ridiculously wild, even though I have the volume lowered in so many ways. Yeah, Sukuna defeated all the Disaster Curses and Mahoraga. Yeah, this is pure chaos. I just started summon many Disaster Curses. Wow, the fight between the two Sukunas is occurring and they are genuinely ignoring everyone. And what in the world is this? Is this a new Jogo move? I did not know. A hand. A lava hand? Oh, wait, no. So many domains are occurring at the same time. I need to see what's occurring, and I cannot tell what's occurring at all. Yeah, this mod is incredible, and I don't know what occurred now. But regardless,
2,000 years later.
this is a Minecraft video in which I'll be showcasing the final Jujutsu Craft Sorcery Fight. And more specifically, I'll be trying to show off a lot of these techniques. As every single one of these videos, I will not show every single one because the video will be an hour. Yes, I have 5 of these, I have a playlist about them. And every single one of these, if I show every single aspect in the video I'm talking about, it will take an hour. And obviously enough, if you want to unlock all of the proper abilities, you need to get your grades up so that you are stronger. So let's go all the way to a grade 1 sorcerer. And now I'm a special grade. A special grade sorcerer with Moondrake's abilities. That would be interesting. Okay, yeah, seems like I have all the abilities. I wonder what in the world is the domain gonna be. But Moondrakes or Junpei Yoshinos, I simply have Moondrakes. Where is it? Oh yeah, it just follows me around. I just have a Shikigami. I do enjoy Shikigami users. And that's it, to be fair. Just look at that. Look at my little, I guess jellyfish. And I don't even know. Okay, these guys are from an entirely different mod, don't worry about them. But yeah, point is, a jellyfish that fights for you. It follows you around, it protects you. That is kind of its whole purpose of existing. Domain expansion? I activated my domain expansion. What does that even do? Sukuna is in here? Why is Sukuna in my domain expansion? Why is there multiple domain expansions happening at the same time? I should not have been recording this video during the night. So yeah, the technique is pretty decent. It's a cool Shikigami, but unfortunately enough, it's just a single Shikigami. Oh, you can ride inside it. Just, I guess it protects you. Yeah, you can use it as a shield. Obviously enough against Sukuna. It didn't save me much, but hey, it took a decent bit of the damage. Still, now that's Junpei Yoshino's technique. I suppose let's see another technique. Okay, we have Miguel. Sure, Miguel. Alright. What's Miguel's ability? Prayer song. Wait, that's all? It's some sort of buff. The zone. Resistance for in. Oh. If I undo it? Can I undo it? It seems like it's just a buff ability. No, it seems like I do have these infinitely. I am so confused. If I remove... Okay. Let me remove these. I'm gonna get Mahoraga's abilities or what? Okay, that's interesting. And by getting the wheel, I get the regeneration and adapt effect, even though I already have good regeneration. The Zenin clothing, the sword of extermination, the ability to emit positive energy. Sure, that did something. Okay, let's summon a cursed spirit and see how well it does. 70 something damage, it's something. What about Mahito? Wow, it doesn't do to him as much as I would actually prefer personally. What? Oh wait, do I actually have Mahoraga's physical prowess? And I'm hearing the wheel spin from time to time as well. Overhead attack. Air cannon. Wait, these are Mahoraga's abilities? Or is it just because I'm so strong that I have them inherently? Oh, I destroyed Mahito. And it's interesting that you can actually choose to be Mahoraga specifically, not just a 10th Shadow Wielder in order to use the abilities. Very interesting. Sure, let's just go to Cursed Spirits. Smallpox Deity. I need to be as fast as I can. Sure, Gravestone. I just smashed them with a giant boulder. That's kind of the whole thing. Cool. Oh, you know what, Mahito? You'll be the testing dummy because you're my favorite testing dummy. Okay, and we have domain expansion as well. Activate. Oh, I actually need to hold it for a little bit in order to activate it. Okay, now that I'm in the domain, can I use another ability? Oh no, he's just dead. Delightful. And I can cancel domain. I need to hold it in order to cancel it. Got it. Alright, right. Obviously enough, there's a little bit of a cooldown where you cannot use your abilities after the domain expansion. Fair enough. Once again, there is a lot. Uromu's technique, which is just a lot of ice. That should not be able to hurt Mahito actually. But hey, let's see. And I can also right click you in order to freeze you. Okay, Uromu has a lot. Just... Yep. Ice powers, pretty cool. Ice fall, exactly what you would expect. And the main expansion. Does every single character? I mean, I guess it's made so that every single one does have it, even if they never unlocked it, because obviously, you know, Jinpei never unlocked the main expansion. But yeah, I'm not gonna, once again, not gonna show everything. There's so much. How would Mahito's ability work? Idle transfiguration. I have some humans here. Okay, let's see. Speed attack. Idle transfiguration. Oh, I can just spawn these inherently because now I have his ability just by right clicking them on the ground. Cool enough, I guess. There is the hands. Oh, really? Basically, I'm changing the shape of my soul in order to... Yeah, there we go. I'm changing my hands into maces, kinda? Yeah, there we go. So multiplicity, single body repel. Alright. Yeah, throwing these giant worms. Mahito has so many powers. Multiple body repel where I throw thousands of these guys everywhere. Unfortunately enough, as much as I hate this piece of garbage, his ability is rather useful. Oh, now I can I actually transform into... Oh, I can actually get his form. That is awesome that the mod allows you to basically copy every single aspect of even the cursed spirits techniques. It is honestly insane how good this mod is. I mean, I guess Mahito actually would be taken out by a clone of himself if someone had that power. Because I guess they would understand the soul. And look at that, I'm dancing, I think, creepily, moving my hands. Point is, let's remove this disgusting power. There's even more swash attack. Self-embodiment of perfection. You know what, I'm curious. Self-embodiment of perfection. Okay, not...
Later.
Moving on. Alright, Chozo, what do we have? Slicing exorcism. Okay, this one is straightforward. Let's see how many abilities can one-shot this guy. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Do I need another ability now to activate these? Piercing blood. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so the first part of the ability sets them up and the second one I throw them. I got you. Flowing red scale, which gives me night vision? Really? Flowing red scale? I know it boosts your abilities, but why would it give you night vision? Blood waves? Okay, the blood waves are kind of confusing me. What am I doing? I'm maybe using small single ounces of blood and throwing them everywhere? Not sure. Maybe my texture pack is maybe broken or something. I'm seeing only small health bars whenever I use this. And they have strength, so they're doing something. Oh, it's a strong ability regardless. And I'm just moving on. Hanum is next. Roots. Oh. Just create some roots. Plant creation, not manipulation. At least I think anime actually creates the plants, it doesn't actually control them. Right, it can do both. I don't remember. But yeah, giant roots. Ceremonial Sea of Light. Did we really get to see the domain of Hanami? I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, I do it. Everyone is in here. And I think the whole thing of this domain is what they use their will to fight, kinda? And then I can just off them? Yes, I think it was something like that. I don't understand Hanami's domain, just gonna undo it. And moving on. I'm just gonna go to Jogo real quickly, he's straightforward. Flame! And you know what? Even more flame. Everywhere. And after that, Ember Insects. Which, the Ember Insects are kinda confusing because, I mean, I guess they explode. That's something, right? That's their thing. That's why they're technically an ability. A flame laser. I mean, everything else is just fire. Fire and lava. And this giant lava punch, which I guess is just manipulation of lava of sorts. Things. Max Meteor. And now I'm about to erase this entire map. Let's see. It's not a map, but... What? There we go. There we go, I threw the meteor. Did I clean the area? It doesn't look like I did. At least not really. And there is obviously, you know, the Iron Coffin mountain stuff. You saw it, it's actually not a cool domain. Finally, to end it with Dagon. I'm just finishing the cursed spirits. There's so many. Disaster Tides. Oh, there's so many summons here as well. I'm not actually seeing the summons though. I think I might actually have an issue and I cannot see the summons properly. Small fish Shikigami. Okay, I am seeing these guys. I'm just not seeing all particle effects. That's definitely a personal issue of some kind. More fish. All the fish Shikigami absolutely everywhere. I love Shikigami users so much. Once again, summoning is the best power. Some giant... these guys, and I suppose we have this domain, which just spawns the fish infinitely, right? That's kind of the thing. And oh, I throw a water attack, right. And I throw more fish Ikigami that absolutely never mess in the domain. And I win, I think. Is there anything living here? No, I think I actually took the life of everything. Here's a fun fact, can you swim in it? Oh, you actually can swim! I mean, I knew that that was the case obviously enough in the show. I was just curious whether it was the case in the game as well. Cancel domain. Alright, these guys are done. Now, Jujutsu Sorcerers, there's so many Jujutsu Sorcerers, you're joking me. Megumi is definitely, as I said, I definitely like Shikigami users, so we have Divine Dogs. Oh, I summoned 2? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can just summon 2 of the same color. I summon Divine Dog Totality. Oh, I can have only 2 at the same time? That feels like such an unnecessary limitation. Why can I have only 2 at the same time? I don't understand that. Oh, the rabbit. And of course, the strongest out of the 10 shadows. They handle Sword, Divergence, Divine Genero, Maho Raga. Yep. Oh, Toji is here. Toji against Mahuraga? Let's see, actually, this is an actually fitting fight for a second. I can also do a Chimera Shadow Garden. I feel like, oh, they're actually relatively close to each other, these two. Okay, Mahuraga sent him so far away. Chimera Shadow Garden. Oh, I have a complete domain of Chimera Shadow Garden. And obviously if I can have infinite summons in Chimera Shadow Garden, which honestly, awesome domain. But yeah, oh wait, that's another Mahuraga? I thought, wait, why do I have 2 Mahuragas? I know that Chimera Shadow Garden allows you to summon multiple, but does it actually allow Megumi to summon multiple Mahuragas? I guess why wouldn't it, right? Okay, I need to move on quickly. Any other interesting abilities you can think of? Yuta should have... Yuta technically doesn't have anything, okay. He has Rika, there we go, that is Rika. And that's that, because his ability is to copy things. And there's just 2 natural Mahuragas that spawned, or is this the same one I spawned originally? I'm unsure, why is there 2? Can Mahuraga even spawn naturally? I am really unsure, but there we go, I sent Rika after Mahuraga. And technically, because Rika is a cursed spirit, it should die quite easily, right? Mahuraga has the whole blade that emits positive energy and can basically one-shot almost all spirits. So yeah, bad matchup. But also, yeah, in order to copy any abilities from anyone else, Yuta just needs someone else to copy the abilities from, so yep, he can't do anything. Really? Is his technique not here? The fastest sorcerer after Gojo? That's so unfortunate.
A few minutes later.
Went ahead and took the principal's ability, Masamichi Yaga, but it doesn't say anything. I mean, I can right click and summon these guys, which obviously fits his ability, but are they following me? Okay, obviously enough that's his ability. If I punch someone, do they go after him? Yep. Look at that, I have an army of cute little... I have an army of little... I guess cursed corpses? Yep. Although, even though they do look different, they are all at the same power level. Can I genuinely have an infinite army of these guys? Wow. This ability can be pretty good, I suppose. But here's the question, if I switch to someone else... Actually, I'm gonna show Momo. The girl that flies on the broom. Can I summon... Okay, so I cannot summon the dolls without actually Yaga's ability. So you do need the item, but also it doesn't show it, only he can actually summon these guys. Although once they're summoned, even if I decide to switch my ability, it seems like they follow me around still. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's enough. Now, Witch Girl, what she can do is she actually has wind control, which is a pretty strong ability if you ask me. Wait, I'm not seeing all particle effects. I wonder whether I probably have a mod that's actually conflicting with that. So my apologies on that front. Can I create a tornado? Yeah, I can. So main expansion, yeah, once again, another character I had doubt actually is ever gonna show the main expansion, but regardless, I could be wrong.
Eventually.
Oh, I'm using Gojo's abilities, but for whatever reason I'm not seeing them. That's really unfortunate. I wonder why I cannot... Oh, I'm seeing purple though. I just saw it there. I'm just charging purple. Don't worry about it, Sukuna. Nothing bad's about to happen. Okay, I deleted that couple chunks, but I actually kind of missed that. That's unfortunate. You know, I'm actually missing the point a little bit. What I should be doing is I should be doing Infinite Void first. Let's see whether the domain is gonna be able to hold up. Is Gorgeous Technique the ultimate technique? I think it might be. Oh, proper, come on. If my domain holds up just a little bit, just for a little tiny bit more. 4 hollow purples inside of Infinite Void are needed in order to take down even this version of Sukuna. But yeah, obviously enough, this mod has a lot to it. Plus Ultra, I didn't even notice that this was, of course, a reference. Of course. Boogie Woogie, I can just to show one quick one, just because of course. Wait, how does the animation look of Plus Ultra? I get the reference, I understand the episode, but well, I destroyed it, but I didn't see it. Anyway, all things considered, I didn't show every single technique, but feel free to tell me in the comments which is your favorite technique. And for now, there's a video there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.